Sometimes anxiety arrives quietly, like a soft breeze passing through, almost unnoticed. It slips into our body without warning and settles in the chest, the stomach, the rhythm of the breath. We sense it as a subtle tension, a vague unease, as if something is about to happen, but we don't know what. At other times, anxiety comes suddenly and forcefully, like a powerful wave that crashes over us and takes our breath away. In those moments, it feels as though everything is falling apart, as if control has been lost. Panic rises inside even when on the outside everything appears calm and unchanged. The heart begins to beat faster, thoughts scatter and overlap, and the body feels unstable, as if the ground beneath us has disappeared. We worry about the future, about people we care about responsibilities and unfinished tasks, about words we have already spoken and cannot take back. Sometimes we even feel anxious simply because everything has become too quiet. Silence can make us uneasy, forcing us to face what is happening inside. But most often, anxiety is not truly about reality, it is about what the mind creates. The mind loves to imagine, to predict outcomes, to scan for danger. It tries to protect us from pain, from mistakes, from possible failure. This is not a flaw, it is part of our nature. It helped humans survive, but the mind does not know when to stop. It does not understand moderation, it continues to worry even when there is no real threat, even when the present moment is safe. And before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future episodes. Buddhist philosophy reminds us, the source of suffering is in the mind, not in the world around us, not in circumstances, but in how we perceive what is happening. When the mind is filled with worry and fear, it loses clarity. It's as if we are looking at life through a foggy window. Everything seems heavier, more confusing, and more difficult than it truly is. Small problems feel overwhelming. Simple situations feel threatening, but when the mind becomes calm, the world appears more spacious and understandable. Even challenges lose their frightening shape and become something we can meet and work with. Anxiety is not an enemy. It is not something that must be defeated or destroyed. Anxiety is a signal. It is a part of us asking for attention and care. It whispers, sometimes gently and sometimes loudly, "Look here. Something hurts. Something is frightening. Something matters deeply to you." When we learn to listen to this message with softness and curiosity, without judgment or self-criticism, anxiety slowly stops controlling our lives. The Buddha taught the practice of observing the mind, simply observing, not fighting thoughts, not running away from feelings, not trying to control every inner movement, just noticing the breath, the sensations in the body, the flow of thoughts and emotions. When you begin to see that anxiety is not who you are, that it is only a temporary wave passing through awareness, it loses its grip. It no longer defines you. Modern mindfulness practices are built on this same understanding. Again and again, we gently return our attention to the present moment. Anxiety exists only in the future, in imagined outcomes, in stories that have not happened yet. In the present moment, anxiety cannot survive. To meet anxiety, you do not need complex techniques or special conditions. You can begin with something very simple: the breath. When anxiety rises, pause. Sit or stand quietly and feel the air moving in and out of your body. Notice how the breath enters, how it leaves. Feel the chest rising and falling, the belly gently expanding and softening. Pay attention to the brief pause between the inhale and the exhale. In that pause, even if only for a moment, there is peace. Anxiety feeds on attention. The more we analyze it, question it, and replay it in our minds, the stronger it becomes. Without realizing it, we often keep adding fuel to the fire. We predict, we imagine worst-case scenarios, we search endlessly for causes and solutions. The longer we stay caught in this loop, the deeper we sink. Buddhist wisdom offers a simple reminder: do not fight anxiety, and simply stop feeding it. When we stop giving anxiety our energy, it gradually weakens. If we observe it like a cloud moving across the sky and without trying to push it away, without judging it as good or bad, it slowly dissolves on its own. One ancient teaching says, "The mind is like the ocean, the waves are thoughts, let the waves rise and fall, do not chase them, and the ocean will become calm again." Try a simple practice. When anxiety appears, do not resist it, do not argue with it. Instead, gently say to yourself, "I am here, I am breathing, I am safe." Notice where your thoughts are rushing. Then, with kindness, guide them back to the breath, back to the body, back to this moment. This is a movement inward, a return home to yourself. You may imagine anxiety as a small, frightened creature sitting quietly inside you. Rather than pushing it away or silencing it, try offering it warmth. Try holding it with compassion. Say, I see you. I am not rejecting you. You are allowed to be here. Feel how the body begins to soften, how the tightness slowly releases. Buddhist monks say, when you stop running from fear, it loses its power. Silence comes not when difficulties disappear, but when you stop hiding from them. Mindfulness is not an escape from life. It is a gentle meeting with everything that arises. Day by day, step by step, you may begin to notice that there is more space inside you, not because anxiety has vanished, but because you are no longer trapped by it. You see it as part of life, a temporary wave, not a permanent enemy. There are several simple practices you can return to each day. They require no special setting, no perfect conditions, only a little attention and a willingness to be honest with yourself. First, breathing. When anxiety appears, do not analyze it or search for explanations. Simply breathe. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Feel the air filling your chest. Feel the body releasing tension. Even a few calm breaths can reconnect you with reality. Second, observation. The Buddha said, be a witness to your mind. When anxiety arises, do not label it as bad or wrong. Just say, here is anxiety. Watch how it comes, how it intensifies, and how it eventually fades. Everything that arises is temporary. Nothing stays forever. Third, kindness toward yourself. We often expect too much from ourselves. When anxiety appears, we may criticize ourselves or feel ashamed, but self-judgment only deepens suffering. Try responding with gentleness. Say, this is difficult right now, and I am here for myself. I am doing my best. These words carry strength. Self-kindness restores balance. Fourth, simple actions. Sometimes anxiety eases not through thinking, but through movement. A walk outside, tidying a room, making tea, speaking with someone you trust. Simple actions bring awareness back into the body. The body becomes an anchor, keeping us grounded in the present. Fifth, silence and space. Our world is filled with noise, news, conversations, constant streams of information. The mind rarely gets to rest. Try creating moments of silence. Reduce screen time. Allow the mind to settle. In that quiet, you begin to hear your own inner voice again. As you practice these steps, something becomes clear. Peace does not need to be found. It is not hidden somewhere outside of you. It already exists within. We simply need to remove what is unnecessary. Anxiety lives in the future. It feeds on questions like what if and what will happen. But the Buddha reminded us, the past is gone. The future has not yet arrived. There is only the present moment. In the present, there is no anxiety. There is only breathing, sound, movement, light. Right here, right now, everything is simply as it is. Not better, not worse, just life unfolding. Try a simple practice of returning several times a day. Pause. Notice where you are. Listen to the sounds around you. Feel the air touching your skin. These small moments bring you back home, back to yourself. Buddhist teachers say, the world does not become calm, you become calm and the world reflects that calmness. When the mind grows quiet, everything around feels softer. When peace settles in the heart, even noise loses its power to disturb. Freedom from anxiety does not come through struggle. It comes through acceptance. Acceptance that everything changes, that nothing is permanent, not even fear. When we stop clinging to certainty and allow life to move naturally, anxiety loses its meaning. Life does not demand perfection, it asks only that we be alive and that we notice, feel, and breathe. When you stop hiding from fear and begin to look at it with compassion, it slowly dissolves. And if anxiety returns, and it may, do not run. Smile gently, take a breath, feel the ground beneath your feet. Remind yourself, in this moment, everything is okay. Let this simple truth become your support. Thank you for staying with me until the end. If this episode helped you feel even a little calmer, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share in the comments what resonated with you most. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss new videos. Thank you for watching. May your mind be clear, your breath deep, and your heart free. See you in the next video.